Happy hump day, everybody. I hope you're all well. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat real quick. And thank you to Paula, Stephanie, Rachel, and M for your donations. I greatly appreciate you. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Mystical. Hello, Paula. Thank you for your donation. Hey, Doctor. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you for your donation. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate you. Hump day. Hey, CA Cutie. Welcome. Yes, I got you, Doctor. No problem. Hey, Jada. Hey, Jojo. Hey, Shanna. Hey, Marta. Welcome. I am good. Thank you. How are you? Hello, M. Thank you for your donation, love. Hey, Ari. Hey, Rach. Thank you for your donations, too. Appreciate you. Hello, Spiritual. Welcome. Hello, Gracie. Thank you, CA Cutie, for your donation, boo. Hey, Lador. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We had to drop the house on the witch. I am good. Thank you. How are you? Okay, I'm just letting it fill up and then I'll begin. Hi, Silence Mouth. Hello. Aw, thank you, Paula. It's the Emerald City. We went to the Oz. Hey, Annie. Welcome. Girl, that's all we can do. Take it one day at a time. I'm just glad Mercury retrograde ends today and we only have the shadow period left because it is driving me insane. This one has been a doozy. Lalima, yes ma'am, I got you. Alright, so I'm going to begin with my donations. Paula, you're first, babe. What is your question, love? General love? Alright, let's do it. You know what? I'm going to start with this one. Let's see. What do we got for Paula in this general love? Let's see. Some gifts are coming to you. Ooh. Celebration gifts. We already know what you're going to be celebrating. They might throw you a party at work. Something about work is significant here. There might be somebody that got their eye on you at work. or you're just minding your business and there's some other stuff going on behind the scenes. You're definitely sitting in a place of alignment. Expanding the soul. I feel like two men are in your energy right now. One could have darker hair and one could have lighter hair. But they're really attracted to like your work ethic, how strong you are. Let's see what else. So there's one with a darker complexion and then not too dark, like a tan, and then there's one with like a fair skin, maybe blonde hair, light brown hair maybe. It's almost like a surprise that's coming you definitely do not see. Don't worry, don't stress. I feel like you're starting to panic a little bit. Dark to light. I definitely feel like it's like you feel somebody in your energy, and so it like you go back and forth with like how you feel possibly, or like what you want. I just feel like within the next few weeks, things are going to start to align. All of the thoughts, all of the internal struggle that I feel that you're going through, you're going to leave it behind. And something about either that or these people are going through that. I feel like you're going to walk away towards your happiness. Because I don't feel... There's either that or like there's still something that needs to close out and you're just kind of fighting against it. Like you don't want to... I could see it as you don't want to be mean, or you don't want to like really have to come across a certain way. And so you're struggling to like put that nail in that coffin. But I do feel that there's a lot going on right now. And these two men, I feel like you're going to kind of have them both at the same time. And I don't necessarily feel like they're going to come in at the exact same time, but I do feel over the next few weeks you're going to meet these people. And it might stress you out a little bit, like, what do I do with this? You know, which one's best for me? One of them for sure is a true gem, though. So... definitely expect some gifts. People showering you with love and attention. Let me see. Somebody donated. Thank you, Rachel. And... thank you. Hey, Jean, welcome. Somebody else donated too. Okay. Okay. I got you, Skyhall. Thank you, thank you. And somebody else just sent one too. I'm not sure if that's your screen name. There we go. Okay. Leandra, thank you. I'm putting you down on the list as well. Okay, so Stephanie. What is your question, my love? Stephanie. Stephanie. Yeah, I'm sure one is the soulmate, but the other one, like I said, I think you're going to be at odds, like which one is best for you. So you might deal with both of them for a while trying to figure it out. Shit, I can't even handle one, let alone two. You let me know how that goes, cause your girl don't even know. Stephanie, it's your turn, boo. Okay, the list now is Stephanie. I've got 2 for Rachel, 1 for Emily, 1 for CA Cutie, another one for Rachel. Then I have Sky Hall and Leandra. I don't know where Stephanie is. Where you at, boo? Where you at? Light some incense while I wait for you. I know she was here. She must have got a call or something. There she is. Let's see. Would he be interested in that? Yes, babe. You are next. Alright, let's see, babe. I got 6 of Wands, so I definitely feel he would think it would be a great investment for you two in the future to, like, win. Wheel of Fortune. I definitely feel like once the two of you get together, that decisive movement to, like, move forward, I definitely feel he would be all about it, because I feel like that would really change the two of you, your lives, the Sun. And it could be that he wants to have children with you, so it would be a great investment for the future, not only for you, but for your children as well. Because I think he's been struggling, like, trying to find that one thing that really suits him. And it just sounds like a great idea from what I'm getting. Like, there's many opportunities out there, but he feels like the two of you together can kind of take over the world. Let's see. Anybody else been having some crazy dreams, man? Been having the weirdest dreams. Because what he says to me here, Stephanie, is that you've done really well by yourself, as long as, I mean, as far as building something. And he respects that about you. So together he feels like it can be even bigger. And he loves you enough to pretty much follow you to the ends of the earth. 10 of Cups, definitely. Like I said, I think it's like, for him, that's the ultimate thing, is for the two of you to love to do something together, but also build for your future and your family. I definitely see children here. I think what he's saying is, like, it will help to relieve the stress between both of you. Like, worried about, you know, like, the two of you working together would be to where y'all aren't separated working and having to, like, really be apart. So it's like together it'll make it better. And he says even, like, he feels like he would love to give back to his family, to your family, and he feels like this would be definitely a good opportunity to be able to not only build for y'all's future, but also to be able to give back in some sense. So I definitely feel like he would be all about it. Alright, so next I have Rach. Miss Rach, where you at? Where you at? Okay, what are his emotions towards you today? Or are those two questions? Okay, let's see. What are his feelings towards you today? You know what? I'm going to start with this deck. Alright. You two sound like y'all just like the argument. Y'all like this back and forth. But let me see. Didn't he get mad at you before? Like, because you showed up at his place? I would stop doing that. Okay, so what I'm getting is like he takes his anger out on you because he has certain like things about him that he feels are like definite boundaries. Like he does not want you showing up without telling him in advance, because he feels like you're doing it to like either start something or to like find him doing something. So when you do it, it makes him feel like you don't trust him. And y'all were set up to like have a fresh start, but he feels that like he's sorry for getting so mad, but at the same time that is something that he does not appreciate. Me personally, I don't like it either. I don't like for people just to randomly show up at my house. But you know, I think that he's trying to like let you know, like, don't do that. Like, if we're gonna be together, then trust me. And even if that's not the reason why you went there, that's the way he feels. Because he wants to build something with you. He just, I don't know, like, he feels like you get too much in your head about, like, fantasizing, and, I don't know, like, you feel like he's attached to other people, so you want to cut them out. And to me, the way he's saying it is, like, we can't have a fresh start if you still don't trust him. Or you still have, like, your sword up, ready to, like, come for him for some reason. Now, I don't necessarily feel that this will last for long. I honestly feel like he does have a lot of feelings for you. That's why he keeps coming back. And it does say right place, right time, but I think he has a lot of healing to do as well. Even if he wants you, he wants to go on this adventure with you, but it's like y'all go 2 steps forward and 5 steps back, 3 steps forward, 10 steps back, and all he wants is like stability, and for you to just accept him for the person that he is, and accept that he says like he doesn't want people just showing up at his house. And I remember you telling me like this has happened before, so I mean, if you don't want the man to be mad, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like he's like super angry or like, oh, I'm done with her or anything like that. No, what I'm saying is like he's very much saying like I have a lot of feelings for her, but it's like there's it's almost like you don't respect his boundaries, or like you push certain issues, but other than that, I don't think like there's any major problem here. I just feel like the two of you've got to learn each other's trigger moments, because I feel like something about the way that you do that, it reminds him of something else and it like triggers him. But I don't think he's still mad or anything, and if he does like say stuff, he might be trying to gaslight you, making a big deal out of nothing, you know what I mean? And like he could have some narcissistic tendencies to where he's like gaslighting you even though it's a very small thing, so you feel bad, you know, and you try to make up for it or something like that. He's got a lot of abandonment wounds, but I don't know. I just feel that you got to be careful with people that have been through a lot of things, because hurt people. But I don't think he's like mad. I just think he's irritated more than anything. I don't know, babe. No, I don't think it'll last for long. I did see fresh start there. Yeah, it seems like I don't know. I mean, even though he does it to you, like I said, I think it's more of like him. I mean, it could be that he doesn't want you to do it, you know? Like, I don't know. Maybe he's hiding something he doesn't want you to see. I don't know. Okay, will y'all reconcile? Let's see. I saw a fresh start there, so I definitely feel like you will. How do I say it? He has this thing about control, and like you said, he's very stubborn. So there's certain things that he's like, I can do it, but you can't. And it's showing like without you, it's very like hollow. But he's stonewalling you. He's basically pulling back because he's shallow, he's petty. He's trying to prove a point, and it's all ego because he's bored. Like, it gives him something to do, I guess. I don't know. Like trying to trigger a response in you as well. He is hoping that the two of you can bring it back together. But I think he's the main reason it's not. So maybe he knows that's what you want, and so he's just like, yeah, again, boundaries, drawing the line. There's healing that needs to be done with him, and it keeps showing me this. It's just the way he is, and until he heals that part of himself, I think you two are gonna go through like a lot of roller coaster type of things. I do see depth will come, and he does feel that you're beautiful and all of those things, but I'm not quite sure that he's as invested as you are, honestly. Like, he seems to be the type that he plays games. You might want to look at his chart and find out where his Venus is. It might help you to understand him more. I do see honesty coming out. Some kind of vital conversation that will bring it back into the present. I do feel it's going to be a conversation with emotions, but he's trying to do this power play. Like I said, I think he's kind of a control freak when it comes to things. Like, he wants to tell you what to do and you need to follow that. Maybe that's the way he's treated women before, and I feel like you're like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You can't tell me what to do. I do feel like whatever's happening now, though, is helping you both to grow in some way. And I do see that there's a change coming for the better as far as like the two of you having a fresh start. He needs to be vulnerable, it says. Like, he needs to embrace the change. I think he feels like it's hard for him to be vulnerable. It's hard for him to accept that he can change. He can be different. He doesn't have to be in control all the time. But it's like you ignite a certain feeling within him that he wants like an ever after. Or you give him that feeling of like long term, all in investment. But I don't think that's going to come until this healing is done, because they're saying like he needs to release some things, he needs to purify, cleanse, and then maybe he'll be able to embrace that change and unlock the happiness that the two of you can do. It's saying it's still like an open chapter. There's still things to be learned or experienced together, so it's definitely not over. I just feel that, I don't know, I just feel he's not control freak. Like, he can do it but you can't. Like, he's very hypocritical. I don't quite understand his energy because he goes very back and forth. Like, his energy reminds me of somebody. I just can't place it. But it's like he does things as like a self-sabotaging type of energy to push you away. Like, he'll find something little to gaslight you about. But it does say you will try again. You will have another chance with him, if that's what you want. Because it sounds like a whole mess to me. But I'm not the one having to deal with this man. Okay, Rach, hold on. I've got two in front of your next question. So I have M and CAQD, and then I'll do your next question. All right, Emily, let's see. No, not death. No, not death. Okay, energies for the month of September. I got you, boo. Let's see. Show me what M needs to see. I see something very prosperous moving towards you. Now, this could be like a promotion, a raise, an idea that ends up turning into something like fruitful for you. This could also be somebody coming forward to like ground in this connection with you. There may have been some conflict recently. I feel like there's going to be a conversation had about this conflict. And I think it has to do with this person is so entrapped by their fears and the fear of repeating a certain cycle that like trying to admit to themselves that this is good, this is great, kind of gives them anxiety. And that could be for you too. Like this conflict could bring in a sense of an anxiety with you. Like you don't understand. And you could be in your feelings a little bit in September in regards to this connection, because the King of Coins came out along with the Queen of Coins. So it's some kind of divine match that's gonna, I don't know, come across some sort of like releasing energy. It could be because Mercury's gonna be over, and so the confusion kind of lifts, whereas like the confusion kind of set in maybe end of July through August, and now it's like grounding down instead of being trapped. Like the clarity comes in, because I think the conflict came from some kind of like uncertainty and fear, and maybe even miscommunication. I've got two aces here, so you might receive some news about a new opportunity, or you receive news about like wanting to get back together. Ten of Pentacles. It's definitely something you've been waiting for, but I think this person's been sitting on it for a minute, like trying to move but not being able to because of their own confusion. Thank you, Infinity. I appreciate your love. And I definitely feel it has a lot to do with everything that's gone on this last month. Has caused a lot of confusion, probably for the both of you. Seven of Cups, the Moon, that's just like that clouded judgment. Like something was done out of confusion, and now they want to come forward with a commitment, Hierophant, a higher level commitment. This could also be you getting a promotion as well, but I do get it more as a connection that you were in. And Spirit's just saying, like, just let it clear out. Let it all just clear out. Like, wait for the answers. Don't, like, try to force it. Don't try to worry about it. Just let it go. Surrender it. And things will all work out. I just feel like there's been so much going on, and energetically, period. It's just time's moving too fast, and it causes a lot of confusion. And then Mercury and the full moon, and everything's just been pretty weird. But I think like what it's saying is this too shall pass. You will get information about why and how and all of those things. So I hope that helps, love. Okay. And I hope that helps, Em. You know I love you, my dear friend. You might be seeing feathers as well. Like if you see a feather, that means things are starting to clear out. And I do feel that the angels are around you during this time, watching over you, making sure that everything goes well for you. You're welcome. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm in a whole different level myself, so I can understand that. Alright, CA Cutie, I got you. Shifting timelines can be like right before you go through that. It's like really a lot of struggle internally. Some perspective on what's happening around my job. Alright, babe, let's look and see. Okay, what the card is saying is the universe is sending you help. It's like tapping into your inner power, will help to get you back in the flow. So there could have been some kind of disconnection where you kind of like started fighting against the flow of things, whether you realized it or not. Like something could have happened that triggered a response, and Spirit's trying to guide you back into the flow with this. It says success, so right now just might be like the storm before something beautiful happens, right? um it says the path you're on is going to lead you to success. So I definitely feel like it's just been like a couple bumps in the road, and something about a flashback. So maybe like something that happened may have triggered that response in you because you've been through something very similar before. I also get the feeling that you might have been experienced deja vu recently. And if it's a continuous thing, pay attention to what you were thinking about when you were doing it. It could give you clues as to some way to make it through this. It does say passage is here, so like the road to where you want to go is free and clear. It's also saying like this job right now is just a means to an end, and the universe is trying to create opportunities outside of this in order to help you grow. So there could be like something that comes up in the near future that gives you an opportunity either to travel or to do something that you love. And it's saying you just got to be flexible. Maybe you'll have to work the night shift for a while, or just something weird like that um, helps to create a powerful change with your work environment in general. And Spirit's like, just like, if you have a bad thought or some kind of feeling, don't attach to it, just let it pass, because the more that you attach to it, the more that it grows, and then it creates blockages outside of yourself. Yeah, it's saying like definite opportunity is coming for you, a golden one, whether that be with this job. I got success as well, whether it be with this job or with, a new opportunity that comes. There's definitely like a divine order, definitely a divine match as far as your career is concerned. And whether this be it or something else, I definitely feel like you're headed towards something very successful. The choppy waters are about to end, for sure. And you will be successful. Nine of Pentacles. Because there's options out there, or options are gonna arise or be presented to you in the near future. I don't necessarily think there's anything you need to worry about. Like I said, Spirit's kind of saying like the last thing you need to do is worry. Just get back into that flow of knowing that you're always protected, divinely guided, and things will change for your benefit. And they will. Just keep doing what you do, and you will find that happiness, that rainbow at the end of the storm. This is just a season. And you got to remember, like, there's a lot of things happening right now, just like we're going into fall and the leaves start to change colors. It's just like maybe as far as your career is changing colors, and they might fall off, but it's just like preparing you for that moment of like, if you're going to stay, you're going to get promoted. Are you ready for that? Or if a new opportunity comes, are you going to be open to accepting it? So I know, I honestly feel that the seasons have changed, because I know, like, in Texas, you don't usually start to feel fall until like October, November. And it's been feeling like fall here and getting darker earlier, and I'm like, what is going on with the world right now? So there's just a lot of change going on, period, and that could be what you're feeling if you're feeling any kind of anxiety. great. Thank you so much. And I wish you the best always, boo. Alright, Rach, your turn, boo. Is Amako spending time with any ex or romantic interest? And Brandon, I'm not ignoring you, babe. Welcome. The free list is closed for today, so if you subscribe and hit the bell, I'm on 3 days a week. So if you'd like to get a free reading, come back. If you would like to donate, you can always do that and I'll read for you. But for now, the free list is closed. But thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. Alright, is Amako spending time with X or any other interests? I feel like somebody did come back around recently, but they're very toxic and he's like pushed them out of his life. Yeah, I don't feel like it's like he's put an end to it. I do feel he has the tendency to draw people in and then let them go. It's like something that is like a habit for him, like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. And there may be a few people that he does that with. So he can't say that he was in a relationship, you know what I mean, if like he's cutting it off and starting it again. But whoever he just let go of is super toxic and he cut it off. So this could have been like somebody he was married to or somebody he had like a higher level commitment with. But it's just like what he's saying or what they're saying is it's basically like he was trying to get closure or trying to like create some sense of closure, but it came across different to the person because he could be very good with his words. Like he made them think that there might be a chance and then drop the ball or like cut them off. It's definitely somebody from the past, but I don't think he's still dealing with them now. I think at one time he did love whoever that was, and like I said, I think it was like some kind of like open chapter that needed to be closed out because it was super toxic. But I think the toxicity actually comes from him now that I'm looking at it. It's almost like he's like the type to bait somebody in and then push them out. But it's not just you, it's the way he does it with everybody. It's like he never really forms or never gives that chance for that real solid, secure foundation. But that's what I've got. I hope that helped. I can't really tell you. I do kind of see children there, so it could be a possibility that it was the mother of his kids in Africa, but especially if the kids were an earth sign or a water sign, but I don't know if you would know that. Alright, so next I have Sky Hall. And I didn't say it wrong this time. You're welcome, love. I wish you the best, boo. Like, for real. I don't know what to tell you about this man, but if you love him, just keep going. He'll be back. Sky Hall, Sky Hall, Sky Hall. You're welcome, love. Hey, Filthy. I appreciate you too, babe. Always. I missed you when you were gone. I love you too, babe. Alright, let's check on your son. Let's see what's going on with him. That's a tough thing to go through, right? It's like having a child that's just not in the right space mentally, and you're not able to do anything about it. I've been dealing with that a little bit with my daughter lately. But let's look. Show me her son. What is he going through? Okay, I wouldn't say he's necessarily depressed. The feeling that I'm getting from him is that he had like this false sense of happiness, possibly with like a connection he was attached to. And this connection could have changed. Maybe they're not dealing with each other anymore. And because he based all of his happiness around this connection or the possibility of this connection, when it didn't work out, it kind of like set him back a little bit. I see him being a little defensive, but it looks like he's really thinking about wanting to either like reach out to this person or to like talk to them again. He says you make him happy too. I honestly feel like he's just trying to find what happiness means outside of another person. But I feel like he's like the type that really loves hard. And so he feels, maybe he sees like everybody being happy in relationships, or his friends, or, you know, they all have a partner. And so he feels kind of left out, possibly like maybe in the past he had like trouble connecting with people. I do see some kind of anxiety. It's and I think it's about this person or what he's gonna do about this connection. Maybe he doesn't know exactly what to do to create happiness. So Like I said, his happiness has been based around other people. Now he could be stressing on that person, reaching out to them, or like, where does he go? Because I kind of feel like he's kind of lost in the idea of, he was so focused on maybe love or like attention or like women, whichever, that now that he doesn't have that, he's trying to be like, well, where do I go from here? What's going to give me that happiness? So he worries a lot about, how will I be successful? Maybe he feels like he's not sure what he wants to do in general. Lots of nines here, so whatever he's going through, it's coming to like a completion, or everything's gonna change. Because he feels like he's been stuck ever since whatever this was that happened. It's like somebody was his sunshine, and when it turned south, it's like, I don't know, maybe, like I said, when he was younger, people didn't treat him the best, so he's scared to like go back out there. But he also, there's something about like, he's worried about money, he's worried about what he's gonna do with his life or where he's gonna go. But I hope that helps. Now, if this is a younger child, like how old is your child? Sky Hall, your oldest. But I wouldn't say I see any kind of depression. I just feel like he's trying to find his son, whatever that is to him. Because if he's a younger kid, I would just say, like, he's just trying to find his way. And maybe, like, there was an important friend of his that he lost contact with. And now he's like, well, where do I go from here? Who do I hang out with now? But I don't see necessarily depression. Alright, so hopefully that helps. And then Leandra, where are you at, love? Leandra. I'm trying to go in there and like their stuff, so they'll maybe be like, oh, okay, it's my turn. Alright, so when Leandra shows up, y'all just scream at me like, hey, she's here. I'm gonna move on to infinity while we wait for her. And if she doesn't show back up, I'll just refund her. Is L your forever person? Let's see. I see Cupid's arrow and engagement ring. So, depending on what you feel is your forever person, like, it could lead to marriage. Let's see. I see some heartbreak here. I don't know if the two of you have been going through something. I do feel that there is some sort of like, before the engagement ring, because that showed up again, I feel like you might go through some things with this person, but it will lead to abundance. Just keep a positive mindset if this is the person you want. The one thing I'll say about like forever, right? We all have free will, which changes daily. So today, if it doesn't show up that way, it might show up that way tomorrow. But I do feel this person runs from a lot. So you might have to wait until this person has healed to really know. I think you are going to receive clarity around that question, though, some kind of information. Let's see. Oh, it's 16. Maybe it was just a friend, Sky Hall, that he lost, or like there's been some kind of conflict around like somebody he was really happy for. Okay, so back to this one, forever L. He does miss you, he craves you, he desires you. I do feel like there's a lot of feelings here from whatever place his heart is available, right, to feel. But there is some kind of emotional storm, turmoil, things coming up to the surface so they can be healed. I think you trigger him to change, or trigger the emotions for him to like heal them. He shows up as the divine masculine, so you are the yin to his yang. And then I've got divine feminine right after it, so I do feel like this is a divine connection. Even those, I'm just like, I don't know, you know, like I know that you were divine and y'all were meant to. I think he just hasn't realized like the importance of this connection yet, but he will, because clarity and awakening is definitely at the end of this. I think he's gonna awaken to the fact that the two of you, I got Twinflame at the bottom, that the two of you have a strong soul connection. So forever, it looks like a possibility for sure, but people do have free will, so as long as it stays on this course, yeah, I do think it will end in like marriage, or but he's got to get out of that mindset, because I feel like he feels he's cursed in some way. But I think he's only cursed because he feels that way, and he kind of runs from anything that's good for him, because he doesn't really recognize it yet to be good for him, if that makes any sense. Okay, hold on, let me shuffle these back, Jeannie, and I got you, love, and thank y'all for donating. Leandra, did you ever come back? I still have a donation I gotta read for, but if they ever show back up. Alright. And Jeannie, I promise you I'll get that to you. Girl, there's been a lot going on. And also, I got your email. I'll respond to you later, but it's fine, girl. Do you. Whatever you need to do for you. You're welcome, love. What's Jeff's thoughts and intentions towards you? Let's see. Ooh. He's showing up as the King of Cups. Definitely has a lot of feelings for you. He may feel that you're kind of still guarded or unsure if this is going to be like forever or whatever. Maybe you push back a little bit. But he respects that. He's saying he wants to build with you, possibly with you and your children, create something, build a foundation to grow from. I think he wants to change your single status, but he does respect how strong and how you've created a life for yourself by yourself. He finds you very beautiful. Thank you, Denise, for your 2 donations. And he's like, it's still new, but he wants to keep going. Now, he could even have some like past traumas that he's working through, so he might still be a little guarded, but I do feel like he's working towards something very positive with you. Thank you, Denise. I was gonna say Denise. Oh, yes, we always want to do all the nice things for them. My daughter is a Scorpio. Actually, my daughter-in-law's birthday's today. You've probably seen her in some of my videos, Miss Ice. She's a sweetheart. I love Virgos. They're so sweet. You're welcome, Jeannie. Love you so much. Thank you for showing up for me. Really? I have a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, and a Pisces. Got lots of water in my family. My son is like the only fire. My middle son is the only fire sign. All right, Denise, what is your question, my love? Oh, wow. That's crazy. I mean, they work well together. They're good kids, so I'm definitely grateful. Yep, the girl is the Scorpio. Thank you, Buddha. The tornado took us to Oz. And I figured since Mercury ended today, we're starting fresh. A new vibe. Okay. All right, we're waiting for you, Denise. Yes, thank you for putting the little spamming. What is it called? The buffering. I think it's like 10 days. Like 7 to 10 days, something like that. I'm just ready for it to be done. Like, it has been hard for me this time. Oh, thank you, Rachel. He'll be after Denise. Alright, so how will things go between you and Samuel when you see him this Friday? I'm excited for you, girl. Let's see. How will... slippery little suckers. Let's see. How will things go? Girl, 10 of Cups. You are going to be happy. It's going to be a lot of good times. Like, because I feel you've been bored or, like, waiting for this for a while. Like, all the excitement has built up, and you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh, Slovenia. All happy. Like, you've been waiting for this. You've been like, can we get this going? It says, gaining wisdom. Maybe there's a lot of truth that happens when you see him. Maybe he will tell you that, like, he's been bored without you. He's been sad without you. He wants something different. He wants that 10 of Cups. I think he's going to tell you why there was a pause, possibly. Maybe he's been going through some sort of healing. But he's showing up as a King of Cups, so definitely he has a lot of emotions for you. Let's see what else we got from Mr. Samuel. $444, you may be seeing a lot during this time. I feel like he wants to rebuild something stronger. And I got loyalty here. True love. Devotion. He might even tell you that, like, he feels you're his true love. I feel like the two of you have been kind of doing this graceful dance together. Like, you move, he moves. Back and forth. Like, you inspire them to change. It says you'll be flying high. Starry-eyed in passion. Feeling infatuated or having an intense affair. Might get spicy. Enduring bond. So the two of you definitely came together for a reason. It says it's a dear connection. They want to make you a priority, it says. Like, to mend the fences. And then sweet home. Marriage and lasting love. Making a good home life. Or settling down. Maybe they're ready to settle down with you. I definitely feel happiness. A lot of conversations. Really deep conversations too. Not just like surface level. Oh, what have you been up to? Nothing, you know, back and forth like that. I think it's going to be more of the emotional side. Because they have a lot of cups and a lot of happiness being shown here. So, looks like it's going to go good. But you gotta let me know. It has sucked. It has sucked. Today was probably one of the most intense days. It's like everything I've tried to do, something else happened that I had to do that instead. Or, like, for instance, my daughter's dog got into a bag of chocolate, what are they called? Chocolate chips. While we were out. So he came and he threw it all up, all over my carpet. So I've been scrubbing because chocolate just does not want to come out. If y'all have any ideas of how to get chocolate throw up out of carpet, please let me know, because that's been a pain. I think I've had to scrub it like 5 different times. And then I went to hang these things and I hung them too high. Had to redo them. I was covered in sweat. Everything was falling down. It was crazy. So I feel you, Jean. Yes, today has been one inconvenience after another. Okay, has he given the carousel ride with Avery arrest? Let's see. I think that person was a comfort zone to him and that he was just reaching for it because it was comfortable. Not because he actually really wanted it. It was something that, then I've got games, but it was in reverse. So the games between them are over. Like I said, I think this was a karmic, most definitely. Yeah, they figured out, like, this is not the one for me. There's other flames lit already. It was just too much. I think he realized how childish it was of, you know, their connection may have started really young. And it just kind of stayed that way. It never grew or evolved. And something about it was just very toxic. And they were just another notch, like a conquest. I definitely feel like it's over, showing like an empty chair. So I do feel that the end has come as far as that's concerned. Let's see. I'm going to get some tarot and just make sure. Again, I get a very childish energy around this. Like, there wasn't deep, passionate love. It was just like something to do. And definitely it's been torn down, blown apart. These people keep coming in and out that door. I do not know what they're doing. Yeah, it was very toxic. The devil. It had to end because it was just too much. It was childish. It was toxic. It put them back on the wheel over and over and over again. And they're like, no, I'm stopping the wheel right here. I want abundance. I want a family. I want somebody that's not childish, you know, to be the one to, like, mother my kids or, like, and even though they don't know, like, where things are going, they're still like, my happiness is somewhere else. So they may not have quite figured it out yet, like 100%, but I do feel like they're coming to the realization of what's important and who's important. You hear this nonsense? Mercury. That's a dog. That's a dog. That's a dog. I don't know if y'all heard it, but it's like... Even the animals want to betray me during Mercury retrograde. It's crazy. But yes, I think the carousel ride has ended. Right. The right direction. Okay, so, and thank you so much, Denise, for your donations. And Rachel, thank you for your 2 donations. Uh, it's been a couple weeks. Ah, you're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. Yes, time just be ticking away. Really fast, though. Did Leandra ever show back up? Leandra. And just ignore the crying dog in the back. Nothing's wrong with him. It's my daughter-in-law's childhood dog, so when he sees her, he just loses his mind. No, Leandra. Okay, Rachel, I got you. Alright. What's Mako's current connection with Brandy and Dynasty? Is that 2 questions? Because I don't know how to separate them. Like, do you want me to do one reading for one reading for the other, or split this reading into 2? Okay. I'm just going to separate it. Okay, show me Amako's connection with Destiny. It was Destiny, right? Dynasty. Okay, I feel like one time there was a connection between them. They may have even been giving them money. Like, this person could have been without a house and they stayed with them for a while. What it looks like, he's left that behind and cut it out as far as Dynasty is concerned. Now, let's see about Brandy. Show me Amako and Brandy. I think Brandy chased him a lot. She like stalked him almost. Like, he seems to be like he ran from that connection with Brandy. I think it was very karmic and toxic. It's something that he's still healing from. Like, this person was just very clingy and it never went anywhere. He might even have this person blocked because she seems kind of like a little cray-cray. I mean, at first he may have had some kind of emotion for her, but it got to the point he had to, like, just block her, cut it off, hurt her feelings or whatever. So that's what I got for that one. You got too much time on your hands. Can I have some of your time, please? Can I borrow some of your time? Because my time has been flying too freaking fast. Like, far. Like, it was just the new year, and now it's not. The year is close to being over. Alright, so what was your second question, love? Yeah, go ahead. Girl, I will not complain until I say that the list is closed. No, it's a witch hat. It's not an Aries. It's a witch hat. You can't see it, but it's a witch hat. And you see the witch legs, like you know how in the Wizard of Oz they drop the house on the witch. It's a witch hat. It just blurs out because of the lights. Watch, I'll show you. Ugh. Let's see. See, it's a witch hat. Okay, so I thought she said it was an Aries sign. It's a witch hat. Hey there, Crystal. All right, so what do you want? You want to know about the cousin, or you want to know more information about the toxic family? Okay, you just want to know what's going on with that toxic family member? Let's see. Thank you, Crystal, for your 2 donations, love. I feel that this person, it kind of gives me like victim mentality, like, how do I say it? Like, they cause confusion. They cause a sense of like having them feel sorry for them and being like, I'm working on it, I'm trying my hardest, but they're not really moving much. This person has very clouded judgment, and they could use that family, you know, like, well, I've known you forever, you're my family, like, I know you're working, like, I can't do XYZ, help me. It just gives me like, I don't know, yeah, like sneaky. 7 of Swords is manipulative is really the word. Like, this person wants them to change for, you know, wants them to create a change, but it's like they're not going anywhere. Like, they promise that I'm working, I'm gonna try to get out of here, I'm gonna try to go somewhere, and they're very sneaky and manipulative. I do feel like they're still around in some sense. I don't know if they're still there, but that person has like ulterior motives. I think it has to do with like the money, though. Like, they take money from him or something. It's like they're stuck. I feel like they're not moving. Trying to figure out exactly what it's saying. I just keep getting the 6 of Cups. Like, this person uses the fact that they're family, or they use the fact that like they've known them forever as a way to get them to like feel bad for them, or like they're bonded somehow. Like, you gotta help me because XYZ. I think there will be movement as far as this person's concerned, but it's toxic, so toxic. Like, you get the Chariot with the Devil and the Moon. Like, Lord only knows where that person is headed. But when a person sits in the 7 of Swords, They got some learning to do. And eventually they're going to have some splaining to do to the higher power. But for now, it looks like they're kind of manipulating him to do what they need or what they want. So that's what I got. But it's almost like he doesn't see it. And that's why it keeps going on. If y'all can only hear it, if y'all can only hear this dog, I swear to God. That dog is not playing. No. He is not playing at all. He's serious. He wants my daughter-in-law. Like, he's like, come here. Okay. They're crazy with witchcraft. Girl, it just protect yourself. Like, dispel all that negativity. Because as long as you're protected, you don't have to worry. He's loud. He's loud. Okay, how will Jay feel when he comes back around this year and tries to communicate with me and I turn him down? Ooh. Let's get in the business, Crystal. You're going to turn him down. Wasn't it just a couple months ago you were all excited? And now you're like, nope, I don't want him no more. I could do better. All right, let's see. He's going to be like, oh, I need to go heal now because this hurts. Ugh. It makes him want you more, honestly. It may push him into some sort of healing or some sort of, yeah, Hermit, Four of Swords, most definitely. Like, something about your energy, like, makes him go look for something within himself to find the light. Because he thought he was going to have a new beginning with you. And now he's like, well, what do I do now? Where do I go now? Where's my star now? What do I do? How do I get her back? But it's like he wants to start a new cycle. Like, he may stay away for a little bit, but I don't think you're done with him after that. I mean, even though you tell him. And his ego might be bruised a little bit. And he might take a step back to try to heal that ego that got hurt. But I think he recognizes the reasoning behind it. Like, you needed to close out that cycle in order to have a new beginning for yourself. It's kind of like the karma coming and kicking his ass, that dark horse. You definitely take him down a notch. Because I feel like he's got a lot of ego. But you definitely take him down. Like, where are you going? Like, why? What? You don't want me anymore? He's gonna try to get back. He's gonna try. He's gonna try to stop you. He's gonna try to talk you out of it. He's gonna come up with something slick to say. Try to get in there. Maybe even start some kind of conflict and argument. But all he wants is, like, for this to be over and for y'all to start again. And you're like, I'm going towards the sun. I'm going towards my happiness. You can do whatever you want. You can try as many times as you want, but I'm done. But his feelings are going to be hurt. And more than anything, his ego is going to be so bruised. Like, who are you? How are you gonna talk to me like that? You've never talked to me like that before. But yeah. Aw, poor Jay. You reap what you sow. So. Girl, I'm telling you. I mean, honestly, I feel that whatever it is that happens, it's gonna create a deep pain. But yes, I know you don't think like that, so I'm really proud of you for doing what's best for you. She said, donate it if you do, donate it if you don't. Okay, what is your second question? And Leandra, did you ever come back? Oh, wow, okay. How is Johnny and Cece doing in their marriage? I've been having some really weird dreams too. Like, I surprise myself of the dreams that I've been having and actually remembering. I'm like, what? What? Just weird. Alright, let's see. One of them could have found out that the other one was giving to somebody else. And what they were giving, I don't know. I also feel like one person gives way more than the other in this connection. It could be the Empress, the wife. So that would be Cece. Or he could be giving, like, maybe there was a problem about him giving to the mother of his children for the child. Could be a fire sign. Or just giving to somebody he used to be with. I got Page of Swords too. So there's definitely children involved somehow, some way. So maybe he was giving to somebody that had children and he got found out. Either way, I don't feel that it's been like an equal connection here. So they're definitely having issues about him giving to somebody else. Because it's like something that was closed off that came back and then he started like giving to it. Like maybe he got caught like going back to a connection or going back to somebody that had children. Or there was a fight about that. I think they've talked about divorce if they can't balance things out or like fix it or heal it. I kind of feel like he's waiting for it to happen so he can do something different, start over somewhere else. I feel like there's a lot going on here as far as arguments, fighting. Things just aren't balanced. Lots of sleepless nights. Weird. Oh, okay. Yeah. The Fool did come out, so I do feel like he feels kind of like that wasn't a great idea. And I mean, it could be that that's all she wants from him is to help support her kids. And he's not giving her enough in her eyes. And he's just, I feel he's sick of it. Like he's ready for a new, because I feel like she's like, I'm going to pack your stuff and you're out of here. And he's like, bet, let's go. Well, hopefully that helps, Liv. Leandra, did you ever come back? Energy on you and Sean, my dearest mystical. Let's see, boo. Show me mystical and Sean. He looking for you. Like, how do I do it? How do I get to her? How do I be victorious? And it's crazy because if you put the 2 of Wands and 6 of Wands together, it means movement. So there might be some kind of movement towards you. Could be communication, a small offer, apology. They could be thinking about when to make this apology. Thank you, Fire Pal. Appreciate you, boo. Because it looks like they want to recommit to this. And so they're looking for a way or looking for an end of how to start this again. Oh, they're coming back around. Judgment. They're planning their return. I think that's the most hopeful freaking reading I've gotten from him in quite some time. So maybe Mercury worked wonders. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, right timing. Right person, right time. Oh, okay. You've been feeling it. That's when you know it's about to come, because intuitively you're like getting ready. Okay, so Fire Pal? Was it Fire Pal? No, this is not Fire Pal. This is whoever don't. It's not Fire Pal. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't want to say your name, but just tell me whoever just donated, because I don't know if your screen name matches your actual Cash App. Cappy Love? Okay. Thank you, Cappy Love. Appreciate you, boo. What is your question? Yes, ma'am. All right. What was your question? We need that thought bubble again. Okay, what messages does Spirit have for you? Alright, let's see, Cappy Love. And yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. You're coming to some kind of completion of a cycle in your life. Something that's either gonna change for the better. Yeah, rebirth. It gives me like that death and rebirth. You're going through a certain cycle in your life where maybe some things have died out, or you're ending certain cycles that have been happening, but it's transformed you into the butterfly that you are. If you haven't got to that place yet, this is what's coming for you. So if it feels hard right now, it's because things are just purging. I feel that you're being guided to maybe heal certain things. Maybe your ancestors have been guiding you towards maybe even shamanic work, some sort of healing. Khaleesi, get away from the camera. She's just sitting right on the thing. There's some kind of, maybe you work with some sort of healing, or you're going to be guided to heal others. Maybe you're a healer. I feel like you've been kind of like praying and asking for guidance, or like to be shown things that are maybe even under this, the subconscious level. Because if you think of the iceberg, you've got the parts you see and then the layers you don't. And so it's like you're trying to get real deep into maybe like healing childhood wounds, or certain things in your life. And I feel you're kind of like, you may feel kind of divided from spirit, but actually I see them like right next to you. You could be seeing like birds or certain things like butterflies. If you do, I would say look up the meaning of certain animals when you see them, because it's very significant. Like for me, birds are messengers. They show like either coming or going, depending on what kind of bird it is. So maybe you're very in tune with nature and the animals. And spirit's kind of like opening up something within you. So maybe you're going from the dark night of the soul into being on the other side of the veil, being shown a whole different reality. Maybe you've gone through an ascension. There's 2 full moons here, so moons could be significant as well. Spirit saying, don't worry, you've got this. 6 of Wands, you will be victorious. Whatever you set your mind to, you're going to achieve it. Right now, it just may be a season for things to fall off, We're going into fall, so that's pretty relevant. Now, if you're worried about a love connection, or maybe you've had certain lovers that you've recently completed a cycle with, they may come back around in order to try again. The song I Feel It Coming by The Weeknd is playing. It could be significant. So this is a totally separate message. Just be prepared for a return of love, or even if it's not like a return of love, that love is coming for you as well. You could be getting in tune with your divine feminine and divine masculine during this time. feel that you've dealt with enough devils to recognize them now. So you will know which connections are right for you and which ones aren't. Um, there's definitely a big change. It's like you kind of got it now, or you're getting the information that you need in order to move forward. But it's very beautiful. It gives me like the phoenix rising. Like you've been burnt, but you still rise. So. And thank you for your next donation, love. Give me 1 second. Let me shuffle these back in, and then we will go to your next question. Dragonflies. Like you could be in the middle of like a dark night of the soul or some kind of awakening, but definitely I feel that your spirit guides are sending you a lot of signs. And what is your next question? Trail mix in a backpack, huh? Of course. What was your next question, boo? Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Okay. Let's see. Do you have children with this person? Or maybe you've talked about having children with them. Let's see. Is it karmic or... I think this person has been shattered, heartbroken, kind of destroyed, but they're open to this connection for sure, whereas maybe they weren't in the past. There is a depth of emotion here, awareness, importance, value. They reminisce about your connection a lot, the sweet memories. I'm trying to see. They definitely have healing to do, or they're in the process of trying to heal certain things about themselves. They hold a lot of bitterness, and I can't tell you where that bitterness comes from. It could have been something that happened in the past. I definitely feel like they've been through some storms. They hold a lot of regret, though. Now, they could have been the one to break your heart. Like, your heart was very open, and they regret hurting you. But they like to exercise their free will. Let's see. Chronic or... The inner child just keeps coming up. It says karmic partner. until they heal the wounds within them, they're going to be kind of deceptive in their energy. I feel that they don't even realize that they're doing it at some point. It says karmic partner, third party, shadow work. Uh, I can't really, I mean, it says karmic partner, but I definitely feel like they're going to teach you a lot of lessons and you them. Now, I think any kind of soul connection can be karmic, right? Like, we bring the karma with us. So, their energy is kind of confusing because I feel like they're saying, like, I have the best intentions for this, but something makes them do dumb things. Makes them, I get it like an abandonment wound. So let's say y'all are in a relationship. They always make sure there's somebody else there in case it doesn't work out. It's like they always have like a backup plan, or they always have an escape route, or it's like prepared for trouble. And until they heal that, it's going to be a constant like battle to keep them in one spot, basically. If you understand what I'm saying. But I definitely feel very karmic. That's not to say it's not going to turn into like a long-term relationship, because like I said, karmic can mean twin flame soulmate too. They teach you a lot of lessons, but I don't know, boo. That's about as good as I got. It did say karmic partner though, so we're gonna go with that one for now. Oh, okay. Well, I wish you the best. I mean, if that's who you want, love, then I hope it works out for you. Yes, thank you for being here, boo. All right, what should you expect next week? My dearest Paula. Thank you for being here. I see you sitting pretty with family. Maybe your family throws some kind of like celebration for you, or you're just around your family. Um, Maybe you have plans to do things with your family next week. I see you really excited about it. Maybe your mom even. Something that was stuck starts moving too. I feel that you've come to some kind of awareness about a certain situation, and you're just like, I'm out. I'm gone. Deuces. Done. Because you want the sun and this new beginning, this new love. Sun and Fool. I definitely feel like you're going to have time with family, but also I feel like you've made a decision about which you want and certain people you don't want, and it's kind of taken you a minute to come to some kind of awareness in order to like move the block. So I definitely see a block being removed this coming week. But it looks like a very abundant week. It looks like things are just calm and settled and chill. Got lots of Virgo and Pisces energy, so just chill. Doctor, give me the news. Hello, it's Kate. Welcome, welcome. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Did Leandra ever come back? You are the best. We are the best. Alright, Stephanie. Alright, Ron's current feelings and intentions, and then I got you, Doctor. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Beverly. Appreciate you, boo. Oh, is it Ron? Yeah, Ron's current feelings. Seven of Swords. I feel like he's in some sort of commitment he's trying to escape from. Or, maybe he's gonna try to communicate with you about a new commitment. Or maybe he's gonna, the way I get it is like, he's randomly gonna tell you or call you and be like, oh, I just wanted to let you know I'm in this relationship and I'm good. But it's all a lie. Like, I don't know. It's like maybe he's trying to escape that one so he can come communicate with you. He comes with drama, this man. But like when it comes to you, as much as he finds you attractive, he feels like he's done it. Like, it's over. Like, at this point, he's kind of saying, like, I don't communicate because I know that I'm not it for her. And he tries to avoid, I don't know, it's kind of like he's running from divine karma is the energy that I get. But I think that conversation needs to be had. So maybe it's like a much needed closure between the two of you. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way he's thinking. I can't really wrap my brain around the way the Seven of Swords work because I don't think that way, but I do see him trying to cause some sort of confusion. He is regretful, though. Alright, incense, and then doctor. Thank you, Denise, for your donation, love. What to expect soon in love. Alright, I was gonna say, Denise, while you type your question up, I'm gonna go ahead and do doctor because I already called them after I light this incense and clear the energy a little bit. Okay. Well, thank you for that person. Okay, Denise, 1 second. Let me do doctor and then to come soon in love. Somebody wasn't happy. Sorry. Okay, doctor. I see something that's been like slow moving is coming around to the idea of like what you mean to them. This could have been a person that denied their true feelings for you. They could have like fought against their fears. They were kind of sneaky in the past. And I think it's because they were fearful of actually committing. They may have had commitment issues. It's definitely been a pause in this connection. But they're coming in to offer something. Maybe it's an apology for the way they behaved, or try to start something new. But I feel like there hasn't been any kind of communication, or and if there has been, it's been more like not anything like valuable, or but I hope that helps. Now it could be that somebody's coming in to offer you a love offer because they find you very attractive, but they're the type to move very slow. So this could have been somebody that's felt things for you for a while, and their fear has kept them from like moving forward towards you. All right, Denise, now you. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're in cahoots. There's a group of them that are like, let's go talk some shit today. Ain't got nothing better to do. I don't understand trolls, honestly. You're welcome. Now let me go back. Yeah, by like the third bullshit, I was like, okay, they gotta go. What is Samuel's current feelings towards you? Let's see. They're ready to like break down anything, work through anything, like let it all just fall in order for this to come back together. I feel like they've been sad without you. They've missed your touch. They've missed your presence. They've missed like your energy of giving to them. And this realization could have come on just recently, like just tore down everything they thought up until that point. Like they were like, oh, I'm good without her. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, I just want to be next to her. And he's coming in pretty good, like wanting to work on things, wanting to make things equal between the two of you. What else? I feel a really spicy energy. I think he's going to tell you how attracted he is to you, and possibly say, like, the last time he saw you, he was just holding himself back. That graceful dance again. You move, he moves. So you probably made a move, and this is his response to that move. Enchanted Whisper. He's had a lot of dreams about you, and I think it's like he's breaking free from the chains that have bound him, like all his fears and anything that kept him from you. He's like broken them down, and now he's coming in like with passion and promises, and could have been having dreams about you. He's been cutting ties from a lot of the negativity or the negative things in his life. Making magic. He wants to make magic with you. Trust and believe in love. That sounds like fun. I like to make magic. True acceptance. This connection is very rare only because like he feels that nobody has ever accepted him just for the way he is. Like he always had to either be somebody else or they would try to change him, and something about you is like you just have always been real with him and always have accepted him. And then it says he's able to share his feelings openly with you, and right now is the right timing for it. So it looks like it's going to be very interesting when you do see each other, but his feelings are pretty strong. But something was holding him back for a while is what I'm getting, and he's breaking free of it. He could even give you a gift or some kind of like flowers or some sweet gesture. But that's what I've got for you, love. Thank you so much for your donation, love. Oh, I'm sure that's when he felt it. He was like, that's my girl. That's my girl. And we were talking for months, like whether you should go or not. So I'm glad you went. A lot of people will let their fear keep them from doing something that can make a huge change. So you did that. You did that. You did that. Okay, does CC think of you? CA Cutie. Let's see. You gotta come back and let me know what happens, because a girl is nosy. I be invested in y'all's lives. Alright. Yeah, I think it did. It's $5 and above, but if you want, I come on 3 times a week if you rather do a free reading. I was looking for something, sorry. Oh, thank you, it's Kate. You love the... It excites your inner child. It excites my inner child, too, to do it. CA Cutie. I was doing her. She said, did CC think of her? He tries not to. But he does. Like, you spin around in his head constantly. Like, if you look with the Eight of Swords, like, she's like, the thoughts are constantly going, but she's like, I don't see it, I don't hear it, I don't know. But then, like, even with the Ace of Cups, she has that infinity sign just swirling around her hat. Like, you just, the love is always encompassing the thoughts there. So, it would definitely be a yes on that one, love. They think about, what should I do? How should I move? How should I talk to her? What should I... The shouldas, the couldas, the wouldas, all of that. But they hold themselves back. Their ego. It's like, I don't see it. I don't know. I don't think about her. But if they could, they would definitely jump in for a new beginning. I got Aries, Leo energy here. Is Kevin and that's Tammy, babe. I come on 3 times a week and I do free readings, but it's for the first 20 people that show up. The list closes pretty quick, but if you'd like to get on it, I just say hit the bell and jump on as soon as possible. And thank you for your donation, Delaquisha. Delaquisha? I hope I said that right. And thank you for your donation, love. What is your question, boo? He's an Aries. Oh, Aries are a good time. And thank you for your donation, babe. Just let me know what your question is. And thank you to all my free listers who wait so patiently. I appreciate you guys. Okay, will y'all get back together in the near future? Let's see, babe. You could be seeing dreams or having dreams about this person, or they're having dreams about you. They're telling me you're everything that they would have wanted in a partner. But they could be having feelings from multiple people, or that could have been a problem in the past where they couldn't decide, you know, what to do. And again, it came out, you're everything I wanted in a partner. So maybe they made the wrong decision. And they're realizing it now. Like, it's funny because these cards is what I just told you, the dream downloads, and they're coming back out. So it's definite. If you haven't had the dreams yet, I feel like there's some kind of communication and a back and forth between the two of you in the 5D through dreams. So pay really close attention to your dreams. You could be feeling like extra tired lately. And it could be because this person is in a place of like some kind of emotional upheaval. They've had enough with their life. They're completing some kind of cycle, breaking point. Like they could be exhausted. And so because you two are connected on that level, you could be feeling that way as well, just tired. Because I'm fighting off like a yawn. And it's not because I'm tired. It says I made a horrible decision. So they're coming to that realization. Now, I'm going to pull some cards to see if they're going to return, or what they're going to do with this information. I definitely feel communication coming, and it's probably going to happen fast. I don't know if they're an air sign, but they give me a lot of, like, they think a lot. They use their brain more than their heart. And I think that's what jellyfishes are. Yeah, this could have ended pretty badly between the two of you, or whatever cycle they're going through now is ending pretty hard. They've had a lot of pain associated with it. But what they're telling me is like they're your divine masculine, and they'll make it up to you. Like they're trying to manifest a new beginning with you. And that could be why everything around them is kind of falling apart, because you don't deserve somebody that comes in half baked. You know, you want somebody that's fully cooked. So they could be leveling up. They've been through a lot. And that's not making excuses for them or taking sides or anything like that, but I think they feel a lot of regret because of the way that they've acted, because they were hurt. Okay. I definitely see the pause. There's no definite cards about a new beginning, but I do feel that communication is coming, and you are like the person that they see as a bright light in their life. And I feel like the two of you are being realigned in order to come back together. But there's some stuff that's got to fall off first. But definitely, it's something they want, it's something they think about, it's something that even if it's unconscious or on a 5D level, their soul is calling out to you. That's not me telling you should go reach out to them. No. But I do feel like their soul and you, like, because even from the beginning, I felt like a constant conversation being had between the two of you throughout the day. So you might be feeling kind of crazy sometimes because you're talking to like it seems like yourself, but it's not yourself, if that makes any sense. But I hope that helps, love. And thank you so much for your donation. No. Oh, thank you, LA. We are in the Emerald City now. The tornadoes took us. The tornadoes were representative of Mercury retrograde, destruction, and just all kinds of craziness. And so now we're in the chill Oz, trying to go see the wizard and shit, you know. So. And hello, LA. Usually you're asleep by this time. Yes, we're off to see the wizard. Alright, Jada, it's your turn, love. Yes, we did. And the witch in the background, if y'all can't see it, she's crushed. She got smashed by the house. We put that witch in her place. Mm-hmm. It's right there. The Yellow Brick Road. Jada, are you here, love? Oh, Leandra posted. Oh, there you are. I've been calling you forever, girl. We've been looking for you, Leandra. Can you please know who's coming in for love? I got you, boo. I got you. Thank you for coming back, because I really didn't want to have to go through and, like, refund it. So, let's see. I see Spirit kind of blending two cups together. Definitely, it could be a Sagittarius. I've got the Temperance card. This is somebody that's gone through a pretty deep healing. Thank you, LA. And I think the healing surrounded like that self-love, like finding the self. Now that could be you. You could have been going through a lot of things trying to realize like you have to start with the self-love, which is created a lot of movement. I've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom, which indicates like happiness, and that's where you're headed. You're headed towards not only being fulfilled within yourself, but having that partner to fulfill you as well. And that's a lot of Pisces energy too, and I've got Cancer, so water. And then the moon is of course Pisces as well. You may not see where the path is headed or that movement is even happening, but it's almost like the healing that you've done within yourself has really set you in a place of moving forward, whether you know where you're going or not. Because you're respecting your own self. You're respecting your boundaries. There's a lot of majors here. So It's like a definite thing. All right, so I've got LA, and then I have 2 from CC. Thank you, CC, and thank you, LA. I'll get to y'all next. I see a passionate new start. Again, it's Sagittarius. It's a lot of mutable energy here. So I can't really tell where it's coming from. I don't see it really being from the past, but they're not showing me a whole lot. I do have a lot, like I said, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Lots of water. So whoever it is will love you, and they will be able to give you that other cup to build the home with. But yeah, again, the 10 of Cups, King of Cups. Lots of water. So more than likely is a water sign or a mutable sign. And I feel you're open and receptive to receiving this love. Now this, please excuse the dog in the background. It's not a child getting their throat slit. It's a dog. Maybe this is somebody you loved in the past coming back around, because Temperance can indicate somebody coming back around, or because I feel like if it's a past person, this was somebody you overgave to. You just were like, I love this person, so I'm giving them everything. And so you had to learn the lesson that sometimes we can't give everything to everybody, especially, yes, we love them, but we're not going to give everything of ourselves and not receive it in return. So I feel like you completed that cycle, and that new cycle is opening up for you. Now, this, like I said, this could be a past person, or this could be that you learned that lesson and you're moving forward with confidence. Because I feel like you've had some problems in love in the past. It's been a struggle for you, but you're at the end of that journey. Everything from here on out looks like it's moving towards a lot more positivity. 10 of coins, 10 of cups. Happy family, happy life. Finding that, sometimes in life we take things way too serious. We worry about all the wrong things, and we miss out on all the good. And I feel like you've come to the realization that life is short, and I'm going to enjoy the present. Whatever comes, I'm going to take it. Yeah. And whoever this is was sent to you from your spirit guides. Oh my gosh, what happened to my camera? Okay, I don't know what happened to my camera. So, I definitely feel that, okay, hold on, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you, me and Mercury are not friends. It's still black. Man, I'm telling you. Okay, but y'all can still hear me, right? Oh my god. So I'm sorry it's black. I will still do your readings. I hope that it is okay with y'all to just hear me. But I don't know what happened. I do not understand. Okay, as long as y'all can still hear me, I do not know what the heck is going on here. Okay. Anyways. So, now on to LA. As long as y'all can still hear me. Please excuse the Mercury retrograde. This is